Happens in a relationship, an intimate relationship, when a person has been unfaithful. So now he's asking about the one who was betrayed. The first step is to allow what our natural instinct wants to do. In the face of any loss, hurt, or betrayal, our natural instinct is to grieve, to mourn the end of something. End of what? End of the belief that this other person would be faithful. So something has come to an end, and you're grieving it. What does grief mean? First of all, 3 basic feelings, all of which are uncomfortable for us. So of course we would want to avoid this. And of course the best way to avoid is by blaming and retaliating. We don't want to go there. Grief is first of all sadness, then anger, then fear. I'm sad about what I have lost. I'm angry at the one who took it away, and I'm afraid that it will never be restored. So you allow yourself to have those 3 feelings, and you certainly say ouch to your partner, and you certainly try to work something out if possible, and this is where therapy can help. But the one thing you don't do is, as I said before, retaliate, because you have a set of principles that work in accord with loving kindness. So you're always looking for a way to respond to what happens with full human feeling, so that's with the grieving, and at the same time maintain your standard of I act with love toward others no matter how they act toward me. I maintain my equanimity, my balance of myself. I don't get destabilized in the midst of predicaments. And most of all, you have said yes unconditionally at the very beginning of the relationship to the given of all relationships, which is no matter what it looks like in the romance phase, it could go sour, it could go south, it could turn into betrayal. So you have already prepared yourself with your unconditional yes to anything can happen to me. And when it does happen, there's something about the maintaining of that yes that gives you strength to go through it. Because it doesn't come as such a shock, since you always knew that this is one of the options. I saw this movie about the Titanic. I was just thinking of this. It was a British film, and at one point, while the ship was sinking, the captain came down to the guys who were shoveling coal into furnaces, keep the whatever going, and the captain said to the foreman there, he said, I just want you to know that it doesn't look very good, and we may not make it. I appreciate what you're doing, but we may not make it. And the foreman answered, yes, sir, it's like that sometimes. So if you're going to get on a ship, it may sink. That's what he's saying. It's like that sometimes. And I thought, oh, he's saying yes unconditionally to the terrible option that has occurred. And when we come from that place, we have the equanimity.